Hello students, I welcome you all to this video session. So far in the live streaming classes, we discussed about the amalgamation and accounting standard 14 for keeping of accounting for amalgamation and types of amalgamation, methods of accounting for amalgamation, purchase consideration as well as methods of calculation of purchase consideration. And in the previous session, we had discussed about journal entries both in the company in the transferor and transferee company. Let us discuss today about a problem. So in this problem, number one, illustration number one, the following are the balance sheet of Blue Limited and Black Limited. Black Limited. As see first, Blue Limited balance sheet. In that liability and asset given in the capital 5,000 shares of 10 each, 50,000. General reserve 17,000. Dividend equalization fund 2,000. Profit and loss account 1,000. 6% debentures of 100 each, 10,000. Trade creditors account 5,000. Employee provident fund 1,500. Buildings 15,000, machinery 55,000, stock 8,000, debtors 7,000, cash 1,500. Total of the balance sheet 86,500. Then another company, it is a Black Limited given there. Black Limited simple balance sheet given. Capital 1,500 shares of 20 each, 30,000. Trade creditors account 4,000. Machinery 25,000, stock 4,000, debtors gross 5,000, reserve 500, net for the 500, cash 500, total 34,000. And below the balance sheet, it is given that two companies agree to amalgamate and form a new company called Blue Black Limited, which takes over the assets and liabilities of both the companies. You see here, the new company takes over the assets and liabilities of both the company. And here, Blue Limited and Black Limited, two companies amalgamate and form a new company called Blue Black. Means there are two transfer company, Blue Limited as well as Black Limited, and one transferee company, that is Blue Black Limited. The name of both the transfer company or selling company are known in the name of a new company. After capital of new company 1 lakh in shares 10 each. Assets of Blue Limited are taken or at a reduced valuation 10%. From the book value 10%, with the exception of building which are accepted at book value. Both companies are to receive 5% of net valuation of their respective business as goodwill. The entire purchase price is to be paid by Blue Black Limited in fully paid shares of 10 each in return for debentures in Blue Limited. Debentures of the same amount and denominations are to be issued by the Blue Black Limited. Give journal entries to close the books of Blue Limited and Black Limited. Both are selling company, and show the opening balance sheet of Blue Black Limited. That's a new company. Now, by going through this problem, you can understand that two company closes to their business and they form a new company called Blue Black Limited. And in any case of amalgamation or absorption or extra reconstruction, first you have to calculate the purchase consideration. As you know, purchase consideration is the amount payable by the transferee company to the transferor company. Here there are two companies, Blue Limited closed its business as well as Black Limited closed its business, and their assets and liabilities are taken over by new company Blue Black Limited. And while going through the problem, first you have to decide and make up of your mind about the method of purchase consideration. Friends, you know, purchase consideration is nothing but the total price payable by new company, it is Blue Black Limited, to both the selling companies, to the Blue Limited and to Black Limited. And first you have to see whether payment method can be followed. In any problem, first you have to see whether payment method can be followed for calculating purchase consideration. When you go through this problem, you can see there is no mention about payment, how payments are made to the shareholders of both the selling companies. Then there is no mention about total price payable, so you can't follow lump sum method. Even share exchange is also not possible. Then it is only one method, that is net asset method. In net asset method, first you have to total up or sum up the agreed value of all assets taken over, referring to the conditions set in the problem. From that, you have to deduct the agreed value of liabilities taken over. And when you look into the problem, you can take both separately, or you can have two columns like this, which is shown in the screen. Two columns, one for blue limited, another black limited, inner column as well as outer column. And total assets, that is from the book value. If any other value is given, you have to follow that. It is given here in this problem that all assets are taken at a reduced valuation of 10% other than building. So other than building, in the sense building at a book value, that is at the balance sheet value. And when such a information is given the problem, you are not supposed to deduct cash or bank balance, as both are in the realized form. Need not again sell and realize. You have to take that at the gross value. And another sentence given in the problem, that after the balance sheet, both the companies agree to accept 10%, sorry, 5% seems. Yeah, second paragraph 3, that assets of Blue Limited are taken or at a reduced valuation 10% with the exception of building. We are building at a book value. Both the companies are to receive 5% of net valuation. 5% net valuation is nothing but net valuation, that net asset. Total asset minus total liability is a net asset. So first you total up all the assets taken over. From that deduct liabilities taken over to see the total amount of, or to get a total amount of purchase consideration. While calculating, say building at book value 15,000, machinery, stock and debtor, you have to deduct 10% each, then cash as it is. From that total agreed value of liabilities, say share capital, general reserve, then dividend equalization fund, profit and loss account. These all items belongs to equity shareholders, are not the outside liabilities. So now it is 6% debentures 10,000, trade creditors 5,000, then employee provident fund 1,500. Remember, employees or staff are not the owners, they are outsiders. So any amount due to employee provident fund or employee savings bank account or employee gratuity fund or staff benevolent fund or staff develop welfare fund and all the liability. But if workman compensation fund is given, that is even explained in the theory, that you have to take on the liability if there any to pay compensation to workmen, and balance will be of shareholders fund. So in case of black limited, nothing mentioned, so all at book value less only one liability there. So now look into the chart which shows the valuation or calculation of purchase consideration. There you see, now first you look into the column, I mean blue limited column, where you see buildings at book value, balance sheet value 15,000, machinery 55 minus 10%, 5,500, net amount is 49,500, stock 8,000 minus 10%, it is 800, so 7,200, debtors 7,000 minus 10%, 700, when you deduct it is 6,300, cash 1,500. And from that total liability, you see there 6% debentures 10,000, employee provident fund 1,500, and trade creditors 5,000. Total we have to deduct 16,500 from 17,500, you will get 63,000, that is net valuation. After this, you have to add 5% of net valuation towards goodwill. 5% of 63,000 will be 3,150. So total purchase consideration payable by Blue Black Limited to Blue Limited will be 66,150. Similarly, in case of Black Limited, you see that information given only in case of Blue Limited. Whereas in case of Black Limited, all assets are taken at a book value. So there, no building, machinery, stock, debtors and cash. Total 34,000, exactly the total of balance sheet. From that, only one liability, that is trade creditors 4,000. When you exclude, net valuation or net asset will be 30,000. 5% of that you add towards the goodwill, 1,500. So purchase consideration payable by Blue Black Limited to Black Limited will be 31,500. So now about the settlement of purchase consideration. It is given in the problem that all or total purchase consideration will be settled in the form of issue of 10 rupee shares. Issue of shares, it is said, and in the problem it's given that new company formed with the authorized capital of 1 lakh in 10 rupee shares. So face value of shares will be 10. When you divide this 66,150 as well as 31,500 by 10, you will get 6,615 shares in case of that is to be given to shareholders of Blue Limited, and 3,150 to be given to shareholders of Black Limited. This is about purchase consideration. If you get any doubt, you can clarify me through WhatsApp. Clarify with me through WhatsApp. So as asked in the problem, you are asked to pass or expect to pass journal entries in the books of Blue Limited as well as Black Limited. Both are selling company. Now you can refer to the specified entries given. First, you have to transfer all assets, whether taken or not. It is given that building also taken over, but it is at a book value, remember. So all these assets will should be given credit and realized to debit. When all assets are taken over, it is the total of asset side. So realized account debit, individual assets credit, total to be debited to realization account. Narration as usual, one sentence you have to write which has to give the meaning. Transfer assets, or being you add there, being the transfer of assets to realization account, or above assets transferred, it is enough. Then now remember, first journal entry in the book of Blue Limited. You can add there in front of that selling company or transferor company. First Blue Limited, its balance sheet, assets transferred. Now liabilities, 6% debentures, employee provident fund and trade credit. There were three liabilities. Now debit them individually, credit to realization account. Narration you can give as above liabilities transferred, or transfer of, being the transfer of liability to realization account. Then third entry, you refer entry, that is to record purchase consideration. When purchase consideration is due, then transferee company to realization account. Here transferee company is Blue Black Limited. So entry, Blue Black Limited account debited to realization account. Total amount of purchase consideration payable to Blue Limited is 66,500. Narration, being purchase consideration due. Fourth entry, for the settlement of purchase consideration, it is given in the problem that entire purchase consideration settled by the issue of shares. So shares in Blue Black Limited account, new company, debit to Blue Black Limited account. Using third entry, you have given debit to Blue Black. Now to close their account, you have to give credit. Narration being the receipt of purchase consideration, or you can say being purchase consideration received in the form of shares. Then there is no other aspects here, like preferential capital is not there, or any realization of assets not taken over, or liability, payment of liability by the Blue Limited directly, nothing. So now you have to transfer the realization result by balancing realization account and transferring the balance to equity shareholders account. Now when you see or total the realization account, you will get a loss. Loss is a situation where debit side total exceeds credit side. You see debit side total 86,500 and credit side it is 16,500 plus 66,500 something around 82,000, 83,000. Now the loss that has to be transferred to equity shareholders. When there is a loss or when debit side of realization is more, in the sense shortage will be in the credit, so give credit to realization, debit to equity shareholders. You can specify it as equity shareholders, but here only one class of shares, then you need not specify. If there is both equity and preference, you have to specify the type of shares. So this is this entry to transfer, being the transfer of realization loss, you can say, or being realization loss transferred. Then all items pertaining to equity share, I mean shareholders to be transferred to their account, that entry, all these share capital, general reserve, dividend equalizer fund and profit loss account gives a credit balance to transfer, now give them debit and credit to equity shareholders. So this does not affect realization account, it will directly come in the shareholders account. Then nothing on the asset side under miscellaneous expenditure. Now when you prepare shareholders account, finally you will get a same balance, that is 66,150. Exactly the amount due to equity shareholders will be same with the amount of purchase consideration, and it is settled. You see in the entry number 4, shares in Blue Black Limited has given debit. Now those shares will be given to shareholders of Blue Limited, and the shareholders account shows a credit balance. Now to pay them, entry will be shareholders account debited to shares in Blue Black Limited account, being payment made to equity shareholders, or you can say equity shareholders account settled by the issue of 6,615 shares of ₹10 each. Then similarly, journal entries in the books of Black Limited transfer all assets to the realization account, including cash, total be 34,000. Then transfer trade creditors, debit to realization, only one item. Blue Black Limited to realization, that is to record purchase consideration due, same 31,500, that is there in the above table where you calculated purchase consideration. Then settlement, here also both the companies said by the issue of shares. So shares in Blue Black Limited account debited to Blue Black Limited account, that is for the receipt of purchase consideration. Then when you close the realization account, you get a profit there, in the sense credit side of realization account exceeds the debit side. In the sense you see there 31,500 and 4,000, it is 35,500, whereas on the debit side total assets 34,000. Thereby you will get 1,500 difference on the debit side, means credit side exceeds the debit side, in the sense there is a profit. Hence the journal entry will be realization account debited to equity shareholders account. Just to find the previous case, in case of Blue Limited there was a loss, the entry was shareholders to realization account. Now in case of Black Limited you have a profit, so entry will be vice versa, the entry realization account debited to shareholders account, and here it increases the balance due to equity shareholders. And transfer equity shareholders items, here I mean shareholders, only one share capital account debited to shareholders account, final entry to pay them, shareholders account debited to shares in Blue Limited. This problem exactly again 31,150 amount of purchase consideration, which is payable to equity shareholders. Then it is, you are asked to pass opening balance sheet after amalgamation in the books of Blue Black Limited. Within bracket you write there Blue Black Limited is a transferee company, and as you know in the syllabus it is only one method, amalgamation in the nature of purchase. Whether it is specified in the problem or not, you have to follow only the purchase method only. Here journal entries are not asked in the problem, hence since it is the first problem, better to pass journal entry. Otherwise actually entry number 3 is required, assets and liabilities taken over, you have to combine here. And remember On fifth sem, you had final accounts of companies wherein you kept account on vertical form. For the final account of joint stock company, you have to follow vertical form. For all other cases, it is a traditional method, horizontal method. Remember, here in sixth term, in all case of balance sheet, you can follow horizontal form only, because for vertical form it requires more time. By taking that point into mind, the board has decided to follow horizontal form of balance sheet in all other cases other than final account of companies. So in the books of transferee, first entry, that is to record purchase consideration due. Remember, purchase consideration is due from Blue Black Limited both to Blue Limited and Black Limited, and it is payable to liquidators. Hence first entry, purchase business purchases account debited to liquidators of Blue Limited 66,150, to liquidators of Black Limited 31,500, total debit to purchase consideration. Then second entry, settlement of purchase consideration. Here it is given as a third entry. There is no such sequence is to be followed. You can change either second entry third or third as second. So liquidators of Blue Limited, that's from first entry to second entry to close their account, same amount 66,150. Then liquidators of Black Limited 31,500 to equity share capital. Here equity shares of 10 each issued, no premium, no discount, and it is say to equity share capital. Total you have calculated number of shares into 10, 97,650, and 6% debenture. It is said that debentures of Blue Limited will be settled by the issue of same denomination and same face value. So 6,000 debentures, 6% debentures. Before that, entry number 3, for taking over of all assets and liabilities, individual or various assets account debit. Building, only one case 15,000. Machinery, both the cases. So here taker over value in this is agreed value, that reduced value 49,500 Blue Limited after reduction, plus 25 Black Limited, like all three including cash. Leave one line space there. Then credit all liabilities, trade creditors both the company, employee provident only one. 6% debentures, that is only 10% here. If it is at a premium, you have to add that premium or discount. Here it is nothing mentioned, same denomination and face value in this at par. Then two business purchases, in entry number 1 you have debited, now you have credit, and after passing this entry you have to total. If debit side total is more than debit entry, total is more than credit entry, differential come on the debit, that should be called as a goodwill, like in this problem, which is a balancing figure. Total of credit minus total of debit, thereby you get 4,650. Various assets and liabilities taken over, or incorporating assets and liabilities. So now debenture settlement discharged, 6% debentures Blue Limited from entry number 3 credited there. Now given new debenture, 6% debenture. So in the new balance sheet, 6% debentures will come. Here it is one and the same. If denomination changes, that new debentures will appear. Nothing mentioned about liquidation expense or formation expense. This is all about the journal entry, which is not required. As a working note you have prepared that. Now pass it. Now the balance sheet. The balance sheet of new company, that is Blue Black Limited, opening balance sheet. Horizon form, as I said, first one, share capital authorized given 10,000 shares of 10 each, 1 lakh, underline it. Issued to, called up and paid up, that is 97,050. It is there in the entry number 2, or you can show the calculation here again. Then better to show that. Second one, reserves and surplus, nothing here. Third, unsecured loan, 6% debentures should be given under that head. Fourth, unsecured debentures, unsecured loan, nothing. Then current liability provision, there employee provident fund plus trade creditors. It is better to show each item under a particular head. That in next problem I will give a solution like that. Goodwill, then fixed asset on the asset side. First goodwill as balance in figure taken in that entry. Building, fixed asset. Machinery, fixed asset. Then investment, nil. Current asset and loans and advance, their stock, both the company together, it is there total figure in the above journal entry. Then debtors, it is only net value taken. If you take the gross value, reserve won't come here. In this book you have to take the debtors after reserve, but while transferring entry you have to take that. Then cash both combine it and total you get as 1,18,150. So this is all about the solution of problem 1. Thank you.